Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I do want to speak about the 3 things that Hansi Flick will need to improve on in order for Barcelona to get better in the next season. This is going to be a very important one. It's going to be a total of 3 bullet points and everything's going to be organized on the timeline down below. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. I'm happy that you guys are here. If you guys are Barcelona fans, this is going to be the channel for you. Also, if you do want to ask me any questions about football or FC Barcelona, I do have a Discord group chat. There is going to be a link provided down below. It's going to be clickable. You can click through that, just accept the invite and you'll be fully set. We have a total of like 750 members, I believe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 or at the very least 900 members in the Discord. And so let's get on with this video. And to set the stage, I want to reference what Xavi Hernandez said after his last match. And this is what Xavi Hernandez had to say about the next coach for FC Barcelona. Make him understand that it is a difficult situation. Barcelona is already difficult, but the situation is even more so. He will have to work hard because it is not easy. The only thing that will save the new coach is winning. A lot of expectations were generated with me. I think because I was part of the best squad this club has ever had. And I will be talking about why I did reference these statements from Xavi Hernandez later in this video. So starting with point number 1, La Masia. Hansi Flick has to improve the incorporation of La Masia. Let me tell you guys why La Masia is so important. It's because of 2 reasons: the philosophy and the club identity. Barcelona instills a footballing philosophy to their young players. It emphasizes on technical skills, intelligent movements, teamwork, etc. And you're being taught that from the age of like 6 years old to the age of 17 years old and until you get to the first team. And of course, the club identity. When you speak about who has the best academy in the world, people always say it's FC Barcelona. La Masia embodies the club's commitments to its Catalan identity and values. Barcelona continues to pride itself on promoting homegrown talent. Xavi Hernandez was a master at this, and Xavi Hernandez brought us Cubarsí, Lamine Yamal, Marc Gui, Fermin Lopez, Hector Fort, and Alejandro Balde. Hansi Flick needs to grow our most beloved players in the next season, and must be Cubarsí, it must be Yamal, it must be Fermin Lopez, it must be Hector Fort, it must be Balde, it must be Marc Gui, etc. Hansi Flick does not necessarily have the track record in terms of growing young talents. I don't know how Hansi Flick is going to be doing with these youngsters, but the fact that he has shown so much love to Barcelona and the fact that he wants to coach Barcelona like really bad, like he has a lot of determination to take on this role, it shows me that maybe he does know what he's doing and he has a plan with these youngsters, right? Please, Hansi, show us and show to the world why Barcelona have the best academy in the world and make Cubarsí, Lamine Yamal, Fermin Lopez great. And most importantly, when you do improve these players, at the same time, pump out more academy players if you need to, or if they're there, ready to fully fire. Noah Dadovic is going to be waiting. Mika Faye is also going to be waiting. Mbake Fall is also going to be waiting. Alex Garrido, Trilli, Marc Bernal, who is 16 years old. They're all going to be waiting in Barcelona Athletic. Let's see brand new youngsters, because at the end of the day, Xavi Hernandez would have never had a great season this season if it wasn't for these youngsters. It would have been so much worse. Moving on towards point number 2, and it will be this: Hansi Flick needs to improve our final point tally in La Liga. I did reference Barcelona's final point tally within the past 6 years in the previous video, and this is what I said. In the past 6 years, Barcelona's best point tally has been the 2022-2023 season with a total of 88 points. The second best season was in the 2018-2019 season with 87 points, and then the third best season was the season that we have just finished with a total of 85 points. Then came 4th place, which was the 2019-2020 season with 82, 5th place, which was the 2020-21 season with 79 points, and then 6th place, which was the 2021-2022 season with 73 points. As you can see, Xavi Hernandez gave us the best season in the past 6 years. Xavi has done amazing work, and I believe that this is where the media and the fans did lack a lot of context. Barcelona were improving, but because there was so much pressure going against Joan Laporta and the rest of the board members, Joan Laporta decided to dismiss Xavi Hernandez. And I feel like one of the main reasons why they felt the pressure is because they were looking at Real Madrid instead of looking at themselves. They saw Real Madrid and they said, oh my god, we're not good enough to compete against Real Madrid. They had 91, 92, 93 points. We have to get like that, so that means we have to fire somebody. They were looking at Real Madrid as a reference, because if you self-analyzed yourself and you only saw your own improvements, you would have said, this is good enough, this is the right path. But again, like I've said, the board, Joan Laporta, they felt the pressure. They decided to make a joke out of Xavi to the public, and now we're here. And Joan Laporta is stating that he believes that the right coach to improve Xavi Hernandez and his point tally is going to be Hansi Flick. So if Hansi Flick wins 80 points in the next season with Barcelona, that would be considered as a disaster. Because like I've said, the aim is to succeed Xavi Hernandez. That is why you sacked Xavi in the first place, is because you believed that there is a better coach out there, and to Joan Laporta, it is Hansi Flick. Now, many might say that no, this is the time for Hansi Flick to rebuild. He needs to have his own time. Barcelona will get there eventually. Then I honestly don't know what to tell you, because that whole era about rebuilding and taking time to find success, that era is over. The foundation is healthy. The quality of players that we have at Barcelona is already there. Barcelona is only 2 or 3 signings away from becoming a very competitive squad. The groundwork is there. So I don't necessarily believe that Hansi Flick is coming over here only because he is here to rebuild. No, he's here to win. And that is why I did reference earlier in this video that Xavi Hernandez had a very big point to the next coach. He stated, the only thing that will save the new coach is winning, because Hansi Flick is already going to be having everything. You must win to succeed Xavi Hernandez, and what he did in this season, and especially in La Liga, you must win and you must improve on the points. You must succeed Xavi's best season with a total of 88 points. So I believe that if Hansi Flick wants to improve FC Barcelona next season, he must reach 90 points minimum. And let me tell you, me asking for 90 points from Hansi Flick with Barcelona would mean that it would be Barcelona's best season since 2018, because the last time Barcelona achieved higher than 90 points was back in the 2017-2018 season with 93 points. Keep in mind, Hansi Flick himself never reached no higher than 82 points. And so to be asking for more than 90 points, it's truly going to be a tall order for him and a historical season potentially for the coach himself. Moving on towards the last point, and that is going to be high intensity training sessions in order for Barcelona to build mental and physical toughness. I believe this is exactly where Barcelona must improve. Hansi Flick is a master at this. I have no doubt that he will bring this, because if you look at Barcelona's intensity history in terms of our training, right, because it has always been said, you train how you play. Back in 2019, there were a lot of concerns about the low intensity training sessions at Barcelona when Ernesto Valverde was there. And because of that, it was one of the reasons why Barcelona were suffering with so many injuries, and especially with Dembele, because Dembele was not practicing hard enough, and every time he got into the actual games where they require high intensity, he got injured. So many were speculating that the training sessions were not good and were not preparing the players adequately. Fast forward 2 years later, in 2021, there were much more criticisms going on. When Ronald Koeman was taking charge of the training sessions as the head coach of Barcelona, there were some players that did not really feel comfortable during the training sessions. They did not believe that there was enough intensity, no competitive edge, and it did impact the overall fitness levels yet again. But then came Xavi Hernandez, where yes, he did bring more intensity training sessions at Barcelona, but sometimes there were moments where they did not bring it, right? It was very inconsistent. They had 7 to 8 great high intensity training sessions, but then they fell down for about 2 or 3 low intensity training sessions. It's one of the reasons why Lewandowski was very on and off throughout the season, because in the beginning, he was training with maximum load, but then there was a moment where Lewandowski was under delivering, hence between the time of August 2023 all the way until February 2024. It was noted that Lewandowski was not training hard enough, but ever since he embraced the high intensity training at Barcelona, his goal rate was improving. So we have a huge history on Barcelona not really being that good during training. But then enter Hansi Flick. This is a guy that would definitely get you 5 to 10 more pounds of muscle. Flick's training sessions are designed to push players to their physical limits, like for sure, and to maintain peak fitness throughout the whole season. It was claimed, according to multiple sources, that this involves a combination of high tempo drills, conditioning exercises, and rigorous fitness routines to build endurance, strength, and agility. The intensity in training translates directly to their playing style, which is characterized by relentless pressing and quick transitions. A source called Breaking the Lines also stated, Flick ensures that technical skills are honed to perfection. Drills focusing on ball control, passing accuracy, finishing, which are all integral parts of his training sessions. Players frequently engaged in rondos and small-sided games that enhance their quick decision-making and technical precision under pressure. Beyond physical and tactical preparation, Flick's training also targets mental resilience. High-intensity drills that do simulate match pressure, which helps players develop the mental toughness needed to perform consistently at a very high level. And I hope that he does this very well, because players like Pedri, Gundogan, Lamine Yamal, Frankie de Jong really do need help in this aspect of the game. So I want these players to be much more mentally and physically stronger. And I do believe that Hansi Flick will bring it. So that is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.